this video, I'm going to be reconstructing a painting by Murillo housed at the Prado Museum, and I'm going to be reconstructing the process of handmade historical materials that he will have used during his lifetime. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe to receive future notifications on my live presentations, and make sure to share the content with your friends. During the mid-17th century, Murillo created a new rich style that led the way for late Baroque painting in the southern regions of Spain. He worked with dark ochre and red grounds using mainly local harvested materials. In my recent visits to Seville and Madrid, I decided to study up close his early works and studied the way that he applied his velaturas, his impasto layers. His early technique involved applying thick layers of impasto over these dark grounds to create luminosity, not luminosity from within as early Flemish painters would have sought. This style, influenced by Caravaggio, sought to create a layer of impasto to create the luminosity as it reflected directly from the top layers of paint using lead white. The dark layers remained a sort of secondary component that was anchored by this dark ground, and these techniques became very influential to artists in other parts of Europe, such as in southern Spain. Murillo worked with a limited palette, using mostly lead white, yellow ochre, earth colors, carmine, black, and the occasional use of smalt and lapis lazuli. These painters worked much like an impressionist would in the 19th century, working directly with the brush, very influenced by Venetian painting. Murillo is said to have contact with Velázquez, and his early paintings do not demonstrate a close relation to Velázquez's painting. There is a similarity of use of brushwork. There must have been a recognition of Velázquez's style and at least Titian's late manner. This is important when taking into account the application of paint, because this is a painting that involves a lot of skill in working with the brush. And this is exactly what I did in my copy. This is a copy that involved several sessions in building up impasto layers over 2 or 3 layers and creating subtle tones on top. These subtle tones are anchored by just a use of grays and browns, and this is important to note because a lot of these painters did not use the range of colors that we have available today. They had very limited materials to work with, and their sense of color is limited, but their painting is really focused on the idea of illumination and transparency. This is important when studying painters from this age, because these artists use very simple schemes, lighting schemes, such as using only one light source to illuminate their subjects. Murillo's painting is a religious idea of spirituality, and this is reinforced by the fact that Murillo used the idea of light to create symbolic narrative rich with movement and also expression. His brushwork is loose, and for his early work, Murillo employs the use of dark grounds, which are so important to the development of this technique. As I copied this painting, I found myself really fighting the urge to thin down the paint and use velatura. This is a painting technique that involves painting with heavy impasto and very opaque paint in the lights, and really working with a heavy loaded brush. And as you move into the top layers, you want to thin down the paint and create a more thinner application. This painting involved a lot of patience. Also, Murillo uses the idea of edges and lost and found edges against this dark ground to create the atmosphere in his work. One of the hardest things for a young artist today is to find one-on-one instruction to develop their portfolios and their artistic skills. For the last 20 years, I've been working with students one-on-one, helping them achieve their artistic goals and develop their artistic careers. In this coming semester, I have 2 new workshops designed to help students build their portfolios and their artistic skills. We're going to be working with a painting workshop dedicated to master techniques. We're going to be working with color theory and composition. For my drawing workshop, we're going to be working with value, perspective, and the use of materials in drawing. By the end of these courses, students can expect to gain confidence in their drawing skills, develop a personal style, and foster their creativity. I want to invite everyone to join my community of artists in my YouTube channel and also in my social media pages such as Instagram and Facebook. If you're looking for more information, you could visit ateliersanjuan.org or you could send me a private message through my social media pages. I look forward to working with you.